Today was a chill day. If I'm being 110% honest with you guys, this is one of those days where I don't feel like showing up. I don't feel like sitting in front of this camera and talking. And if I'm being 100% honest again, just an hour ago, I had convinced myself that your day was already relaxed, bro. You don't have to make another video. You could, just make two videos tomorrow to catch up. But But if there's anything I've ever learned in life, is that true strength and true skill is built on the days that you don't feel like showing up, but you do anyways. So here I am making another video, and you guys could probably hear it in my voice. I'm very tired, I'm very relaxed. I actually just want to lay in my bed and watch some YouTube, but we're gonna show up regardless. So I thought I would come here and just let you guys know how my day went. So this morning, I woke up. God gave me life again, thank God. And I saw an email from my landlord. Now, you guys should know I'm trying to move. No, I am moving out of New York. And I've been trying to contact my leasing office slash landlord. Basically, they've been ignoring me, trying to act like they're not seeing my messages and also not getting back to me. I actually spoke to some lady in the office, kept on telling me somebody's going to get back to you by end of day. Still haven't received any call. Basically, when you understand how agreements work and law binding signatures, all that stuff, they want to get you by the law. They want to get you stipulations and all that beautiful jargon and legal framework stuff that happens to get you tied into something. Now, basically, they tried to say, you can't break your lease, blah, 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 blah. And I explained to them, I said, look, I am leaving on the 31st regardless. So I need you guys to either come to an agreement and letting me know whether we can end amicably on good terms and terminate the lease early. I've always been on time with my payments. I've never missed or defaulted on the rent payment. So, regardless of what you say in this email, I didn't phrase it like this, but that was the tone. It was basically letting them know I'm leaving on the 31st regardless. So, you guys should let me know where to drop off my keys and what time those offices close. And let me know if there's any way for us to terminate this early. Because if you sit around thinking that I'm still in the unit and that, what's it called? You're going to send me emails saying, hey, your rent is due, just know you're not getting that money. So either let it go into default and I'll deal with that later, or you just start looking for a new tenant. Because when you understand laws and legality, once I've informed them that I'm vacating the property, they have to start looking for a new tenant. That way, they can't just sit back and collect past or what's it called? Collect rent from me that I owed based on the agreement. They actually have to actively start looking for a new unit. Hence why they try to ignore my emails to play along that line. But that's a story for another day. We're gonna see how that goes. They haven't responded to me. And I woke up, sent that email, and laid back down. And then, as you guys know, I've been trying to sell my electronics. So yesterday I actually sold my drone, so that's done. I also sold the broken iPhone 11 Pro, 256 gigs. That's done. And today the mission was to sell the iPad. Now, there's these eco ATMs here in New York City. I don't know if they exist in other cities as well, but pretty much they try to stop people from just throwing away electronics in the trash because it pollutes the earth. When it gets to the landfill, you have all these lithium ion batteries and all these components of the phone that leach into the earth, which is not healthy. So, to avoid that happening, they buy broken electronics. If they still work, but it's like a shattered screen or it's not responsive, you'll still get some money for it. Not top dollar, but you'll get what the device is worth as far as materials. So that's actually where I sold my iPhone 11. So today, after sending my email, I hopped on my bike. You guys know I love riding bikes. And I rode 3.8 miles to a different Eco ATM location because the one next to me doesn't accept tablets. So I rode 3.8 miles there, plugged in my tablet, and guess what they told me? Your device is too new for us to buy from you. I just started smacking my head because I was just like, bro, this thing is like a piece of crap. I don't need top dollar for it. What do you mean it's too new? Do you not want to save the earth? Like, isn't that the whole gist of your company? Ecology, or eco-friendly ATM? So I basically had to leave with my iPad and then got back on my bike and rode another 3.8 miles. I was highly disappointed because if they would have even offered me $100 for it, $80, $90, I'd have been okay. I don't plan on spending the money to fix that iPad. It's gonna cost too much. But rode 3.8 miles back. So that is a total of 7.6 miles ridden on my bike today. I am tired. You can hear it in my voice. I want to lay down and sleep and just watch some YouTube. But let's continue with my day. After I got back, I took a shower. And, well, obviously, I took a shower because I was drenched in sweat. It's a hot day, and I rode 7 miles. Your boy was tired. But an old friend of mine from college days who helped me get out of a lot of trouble back in the day, he definitely saved me, gave me a lot of guidance. Um, he was doing an MBA at Harvard, and he had an internship on Wall Street working at one of these private equity firms, etc. Very, very smart guy, very successful young man. Shout out to you, bro. And he was like, "Yo, bro, I've been in New York for like the past month or two interning, but he's been super busy, so we never got to link." And he's like, "I leave in 3 days. Let's link up." He sent me this message like 2 days ago. So after I got back from my bike ride, I take a shower, and I hopped on the train to go meet him in Manhattan. And it was a beautiful day. The reason I say it was a chill day is because the bike ride was relaxing. I love riding bikes. And then I got to just sit on the train, listen to music for like 45 minutes to an hour. And then I met up with an old friend. It's been 7 years since we've seen each other. You know, it sounds crazy at times. It's like I'm 26, but the fact that like it's so hard to link up with friends, like as soon as you turn like 20 or like 21 and real life starts, everyone is so busy. Everyone has their own million and one things going on. So, friends that you used to see every single day, now you see them once or twice a year. And old friends from college, you might see once every 10 years, once every 5 years. So, it's been 7 years since I've seen my bro. So, we met at a bar, grabbed some food, ate some burgers, grabbed some drinks, and we talked honestly for like 3 to 4 hours. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure we sat down and talked and just caught up on life for like 3 to 4 hours. He's doing good. I'm doing good on my mission. So it was good to just catch up with an old friend, right? Got back on the train and got back to Brooklyn. After I got back to Brooklyn, I sat down and watched some YouTube. And I've just been watching YouTube for the past like 2 hours, right? I didn't even want to do anything. I just wanted to sit down and relax. And my body felt so at ease. And then that's where the thoughts come in. And you start telling yourself, bro, you don't have to make a video. Like you you've been consistent for like 60 something days. Just sit down, just relax. Just make 2 videos tomorrow. You've already been so consistent. You can just double down tomorrow and still stay on track. But those are the thoughts you don't listen to. Those are the thoughts that derail you, right? I have the energy to still sit down and talk. I'm doing it right now. So instead of listening to that voice in my head, I set up the camera, I sat down here, got my microphone hooked up, and here I am. That's why today was a chill day. Nothing much to this video, just letting you guys know how my day went. So, as we move along on this journey, Now I have to worry about my landlord trying to keep me on the hook for a few months of rent left. I actually don't know how many months is left. I think it's like 4, maybe 5 months left. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Overall, life goes on. You don't let little things derail you or stop you. You deal with them head on as they come and leave it up to God. So, that's the end of this video. I love y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and bye.